What's up everyone, Terraquake here, and welcome back to the Pokemon Black 2 walkthrough. In the last episode, we had a very easy time with the third gym leader, Berg, just sort of burned down all of his bug types. And that means today we can finally move on from Castelia City. You know, we've been here for like however many episodes, 4 videos I think it is. And it is time to finally leave this city, but first let's talk to this guy. Now that you've gotten the gym badge, he will give you a little mission for the entrant league if you do that sort of stuff. I thought I'd go ahead and show that off. I'm not probably gonna like go through the whole game and show off every single mission that you can get, but there's one right there. Anyways, here is Colress. Well, actually, I'm not sure if he's said his name yet, but this is the guy, if you remember, we saw him down in the sewers, and he sort of appeared right after Team Plasma left, and now he is waiting for us up here in Castelia City, and he's actually going to want to battle us ahead on Route 4. Now, Colress is kind of weird. I sort of compare him to how N was in the original games, kind of how throughout the game he was sort of just mysterious and stuff. You didn't really know his whole backstory, and we will figure out who Colress really is later on in the game, you know, like his true identity. But for now, he's kind of just some weird scientist that says he wants to bring out the powers of Pokemon. So we have to go meet him on Route 4 to battle him. Real quickly though, as we're heading through the gate, Bianca will give us the dowsing machine. So now we can find, you know, a ton of hidden items, which there will be a few on this route. I don't think I'm gonna take the time to look for them, but it's fine. But yeah, Route 4, one of my least favorite routes in these games, just because it's the desert route. So, you know, there's a sandstorm going on. Well, actually, is it as bad in these games? It might not be as bad here in Black 2 and White 2, but Black and White, of course, it was pretty bad. Anyways, let's just get straight to some trainers. I don't think this guy fights us, but this lady up ahead will. Now, a ton of things that I want to talk about here. So this lady right here is a Pokemon breeder, and you'll see a few of these throughout the game, and breeders can actually be challenged over and over again. Meaning if you leave the route and, you know, enter another area, then come back into the route, you can challenge the breeder again, and you can just do that over and over again. You just have to run in front of them, the exclamation point will go off, it'll be as if you never fought them. I think they even have like the same dialogue. So it's kind of a nice way to get experience depending on the Pokemon they have. Like this lady, you know, a level 16 Drillbur and whatever else she's gonna have. That's probably not gonna give you the most amount of EXP, but some of them will, like later on throughout the game. Anyways, Garfield got to level 23, which is pretty nice. Also, my A and B button on my main keyboard just refused to work today, so I've got this other keyboard next to me that I'm using. Sometimes I've had to do that, I just have never really mentioned it. But yeah, that's the whole gist with Pokemon breeders. Now, Route 4 will actually appear differently depending on if you're playing Black 2 or White 2. If you're playing Black 2, it's going to look a lot more like modernized because you're going to see there's all these buildings around here and stuff. However, if you're playing White 2, it's going to look like, you know, you're back in the old days and there's a lot of like sand houses and just like sort of dirt huts and stuff like that instead of these big nice buildings. However, I think there's still like the same trainers, same items, same Pokemon and all that good stuff. It's really just the kind of appearance that changes. And let me go ahead and put Bacon to the front since Garfield got up a level. Both Pokemon are now level 23, which is nice. And we can take on this policeman. Not sure what he's doing out here in the desert. Now, wild Pokemon on this route, there are plenty of new options. You can find a Sandile, Darumaka, Trubbish, and Scraggy. So basically the same Pokemon that you could get back in Black and White, except now I think you can find Trubbish too. So if you want yourself a literal piece of garbage, then you can do that. Also, there's going to be a trade on this route where in Black 2 you can trade a Petalil, or sorry, I think you can trade a Cottony for a Petalil, and then it's vice versa in White 2. And also there's a static Mandibuzz that you can get here in Black 2. It is a Braviary in White 2, but it only appears if you're playing on a Thursday. But if you are playing on a Thursday, unfortunately for me it's Wednesday. I'm not planning on catching it or anything, but if you are playing on a Thursday, it might not be a bad idea to add to your team or just, you know, try to give it a shot because Mandibuzz and Braviary usually, oh gosh, what's their names? How am I forgetting this? Volibee and Rufflet, they don't evolve until like level 50 or however long it is. So, hold on, we've got some fishermen coming up, so I think I'm going to put Liepard back to the front. But yeah, you can literally get, their evolved forms. I think they're going to be level 20-something, maybe level 30, so kind of high-leveled, but you can get them way sooner than you normally would have. Now, right, there's a Mystic Water, pretty fitting since we're right next to the ocean right here, and we can take on some of these fishermen. But yeah, Route 4, as I said, just a lot of things happening on this route. And then, of course, it'll lead you to Nimbasa City. And also, off to the left will be the Desert Resort, which we'll be checking out in the next episode. And yeah, as you can tell, there's no sandstorm on this route like there was in the original games. But there's definitely still a sandstorm in the Desert Resort, so be prepared for that. I'm pretty excited to go there, and I don't want to spoil why just yet. But next episode will be a pretty fun one. Anyways, Basculin here, pretty fast Pokemon, always hands out some good EXP. I'd always recommend defeating these guys. However, my boy Garfield is just even faster. That's how fast Liepard is. Oh, but not fast enough to outspeed that Aqua Jet, though. That's kind of annoying. Also, I gotta remember that I have Fake Out. I always just forget that I have it. It's always nice to, get off like a free bit of damage, but I just always forget to do it. Anyways, let's go take on this fisherman, and yeah, you can tell my B button just does not want to work. I wish Black and White had that feature in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, where on the bottom screen you can just toggle the running shoes on and off, then you don't have to press B, but I don't think they do, which is pretty unfortunate. And we've got another Basculin, so this time I will use Fake Out, actually gonna use my resources here. Again, pretty weak move, but it's always free damage, so I will take it, and then it looks like we'll get to level 24 here, which is nice. So Liepard is actually now ahead of Pignite, which is pretty funny, but that's good. I'm glad Liepard is doing good so far. It'll be interesting to see how it does throughout the rest of the game, though. Also, of course, I'm still on this big bulk recording session before I go to college and stuff. It has been like almost a week since I've recorded an episode, though. I think this is part 14, so we're doing good so far. I still got plenty more to go, but yeah, it has been a little while, but I only have 2 team members, so it's not like I have to remember too many things. And yeah, I just hate my run button not being able to work. Now, the route is laid out a little differently. If you remember, in the sequels, you could, in the original games, you could keep on going north that way, but that's sort of blocked off this time around, and you have to come around from the other side. But here's Colress, and he's using a device that will get rid of all of these giant Crustle that were blocking the road. And I forget what he calls the device. He probably just said it in the dialogue, but I wasn't paying attention. So, yeah. He gets them out of the way, and we'll actually have to use it way later on in the game, too. Around, like, the 8th gym time. Anyways, it's time to get into the battle with him. So, Colress is a guy, I think you'll fight him maybe 3 times in total throughout the game. So, again, that's why I kind of compare him to N, because he's not a rival, but, like, you do fight him periodically, and he's kind of just got that mystery to him. You don't really know who he is. However, he's going to start with a level 21 in Magnemite, which knows Thunder Wave, Magnet Bomb, and a Spark. And Colress is going to love to use Steel types, so that's why I made sure to put Pignite to the front of the party. You'll see throughout the game, Colress loves his Steel types, which, I mean, I don't blame him. Steel is also my favorite typing, so, And Super Potion, don't heal up to full. Oh my gosh. And then we get fully paralyzed. Come on. So now he gets the Sturdy back, and we're getting outsped by a freaking ball of steel somehow. I mean, this battle should not be this hard when we have a fire and fighting type, but no. We're making it as difficult as possible. As I said earlier, there's some hidden items scattered around this route that I probably won't look for, but I'll be sure to try and pick up everything that you can actually see. I mean, I think the hidden items is like a red shard and I think a hyper potion, and that might be it. It's nothing crazy. I did get some super repels, though, off camera, so yeah, I don't know. I haven't been doing too good with my money. Like, I've been buying a lot of items, so it makes sense that I don't have too much money, but, I've still been fighting all of the trainers. And, like, before this episode, after I bought those items, I was already down to, I think, 5,000 Poke Dollars, which really isn't too much. Usually I'd have more. Also, here's Clink, level 23. First time we're seeing this guy. It knows Charge, Gear Grind, and Thundershock. It's just a plain Steel type, though, so I don't think it's part Electric. But I've actually used a Clink before. I like it. You won't be able to find Clink until later on, though, in the Chargestone Cave. There we go, Bacon to level 24. Good job, my boy. And we can move on along. So I think we'll keep Pignite out front. And then he's going to go on talking about the Pokemon League for whatever reason. And he gives us a free protein. So, yeah, thanks a lot, Colress. Also, what is, like, the ring going around his head? Is it, like, connected to his glasses or something? It kind of looks like the ring is, like, the rings of Saturn. And then his like, hair, his yellow hair, is, like, the planet itself. I don't know. For some reason, it just reminds me of that. Alright, let me go ahead and use a Paralyze Heal. Luckily, I still have 3 of these. If my A button would work, my gosh. I hate this keyboard. I'm getting a new computer really soon, though, so that is going to be pretty nice. But let's move on along. So, yeah, you can literally see that, like, Route 4 is almost like another town in Pokemon Black and White 2. So, again, a lot different from the original games. Now, I can't remember which people give you items and which don't. But, okay, looks like you need a Pokemon with a speed stat of more than 146. I feel like that's a lot for this point in the game, is it not? I don't know. Alright, so, yeah, I guess, like, in Black 2 and White 2, people have sort of urbanized the route, and then again, or sorry, in Black 2, people have urbanized it, and in White 2, it's kind of more of just like a small desert town, almost. You don't have these huge buildings anymore. But yeah, sort of just going around. Oh, here's the trade that I was talking about. So yeah, it is Cottony for Petalil. That's sort of your way to get the other version exclusive Pokemon that you can't get in your game. We got a Lillipup running around. Let's steal this guy's item, which is a wide lens. And then we can head out of this place. And yeah, there's honestly not too many trainers left for us to fight. We are making a pretty good progress. Guess we're just sort of zigzagging across the road. I don't have the item list pulled up right now, so yeah, kind of my bad. That's why I'm just talking to everyone to make sure I don't miss anything. That guy mentioned what I was talking about earlier with the Mandibuzz and Braviary. This guy will give us some free citrus berries. Oh, another thing about the Mandibuzz and Braviary is that not only, you know, are you getting a fully evolved Pokemon way before when you should get it, but they also will have their hidden ability, which is pretty sick. So, yeah, definitely take advantage. This lady's gonna mimic one of our Pokemon, and then I think we have to guess which one it is. I only have 2 Pokemon, and it looks like I guessed correctly. I don't have my game audio turned up, so I just had a 50-50 shot there, and we get a Poketoy as a reward, something that I will probably never use. And here's another cop. I'm not sure why there's so many on this route. Have they been, like, having trouble on this route? I don't know. Maybe you should watch out for Colress, you know? Alright, up here, there may be a trainer we can battle. We still have some more buildings. Nope, that just leads to Nimbasa City. So, all that's left for us to do is go off towards the left. And we can start by taking on this cop who's running back and forth. That guy just had a Growlithe and Riolu, and you know what? I just realized, well, first of all, I still have my speed up button going, and I just realized that I still had the EXP share on Liepard this entire time, so yeah, that kind of sucks. Not sure how I didn't see that, but it is fine. We're gonna move down into this little area. This is the part that I was talking about earlier, where in Black and White, I'm pretty sure you could get to this spot from sort of the beginning part of the route, but now here, they blocked that off for whatever reason, so you have to come all the way around, and you have Intimidate. That kind of sucks. I mean, Arm Thrust is still super effective, but yeah, all of my moves are physical, so gosh, that is not doing anything. My goodness. All right, we still get 3 hits. Oh, geez, and now I'm getting flashbacks to the first gym with Charon's Lillipup. Always spamming workup. I mean, that's a TM too, so I guess the workup TM, it's got to be pretty abundant, you know, if all of these trainers have workup and stuff. And it looks like it'll just take 1 more Arm Thrust to do the trick, and we will be able to knock out the dumb dog. I'm always just, like, getting mad at Lillipups and Herdier now, ever since the first gym. But yeah, down goes the cop, and we can head up these stairs. There may be an item, maybe a hidden one somewhere. I'm not going to look for it, though. Let's continue making our way around here. And actually, right up here... Oh, what? Oh, you know what? I don't have super repel sprayed. I forgot I said no earlier when it popped up. I'm honestly surprised we made it all the way through this sand without running into a single wild Pokemon. Usually my luck is worse than that. So before I forget, I will go ahead and spray one. And then, as I was about to say, right up here is where you will find either the Mandibuzz or Braviary. On a Thursday, it'll be back here, I think. Also, there's the TM for Dig, and hold on, I'm second guessing myself. Is it back here? Or is it over there? No, it's over there. That's where it is. Okay, so don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. And we've got a ton of trainers over here, by the way. So, yeah, get ready to take on some people. We've got some roughnecks and some bikers. Maybe that's why the cops are over here. Who knows what these guys are doing? I mean, I think I've said it before, but I like the... or I think I talked about it in the Pokemon White walkthrough, but I like the sprite for these roughnecks with like the Croc Rock on the back of their jackets. I think that's pretty cool. And Venipede is going to get absolutely obliterated. Yeah, sorry, Venipede. And then you have a Sandile, so Roughneck Joey, you're not really going to stand too much of a chance, but you have Intimidate. Why does everything intimidate me? I mean, Sandile, come on, it's like a little baby freaking crocodile. No way it's intimidating anyone. Then again, if you saw a baby crocodile in real life, I think we'd all be intimidated. So, you know, I guess it has a point. But down goes the Roughneck, and I will go ahead and put Liepard to the front now. And we can take on his little buddy over here. I wonder if we could have done a double battle with them. First off, though, is a Stardust. I will always take those because I was just talking about how I'm low on Pokédollars. So, yeah, I need any of those, like, Stardust or anything like that I can get. And Roughneck Sylvester with a Darumaka. Oh, one of my favorite Pokemon from this gen. Ever since I used the Darumaka and Darmanitan, I think, you know, a long time ago when I played through, I think it was just Pokemon Black and White. But, I mean, it's just a beast, dude. Like, nothing can stop it. I mean, they get, like, Hammer Arm later on to counter their Rock weakness. And then their attack is just crazy high. So, yeah, I love these Pokemon. Will always recommend them if you need a Fire type. Unfortunately, my starter was a Fire type, so there's really no point in trying to catch one. And I thought that Biker would fight us. We might have to end up talking to him, or he just doesn't battle us. But we will take on youngster Sinclair first with a Pidove. At level 22, you should be a Tranquil by now. But, you know what? Fine by me. Just going to make it easier for Liepard to knock him out. Also, I want to say there's a rest house coming up. I remember there's one in Black and White back towards the beginning of the route, but I don't think that's the case here. I think it's a little later on. At least there better be a rest house. If they make us go back through Castelia City, that's going to suck. But I shouldn't need a rest house for these final two trainer battles that we have coming up. And yeah, we got to level 25. So far, Liepard's kind of impressing me, not going to lie. I'm glad we taught it Return. That's definitely our best move, even though it's not even Stab. And you do fight us. I guess this guy just has terrible eyesight. And just past this group of trainers, you can pick up a Grip Claw. Honestly, I have no idea what that does. But, oh yeah, there's the last... Is this a double battle? I feel like it's only one guy, but real quickly, right here is where you get the Mandibuzz and Braviary. So, disregard what I was talking about earlier. And I guess this is a double battle. It should be with the Cottonee and Petalil, though. So, yeah, I didn't realize there was a double battle, but whatever. Should be pretty easy. It's kind of funny that these are the tough guys, yet they send out a Cottonee and Petalil. But I'm not complaining because Pignite's just going to give them a little flame charge, and we should be chilling. I think we'll go for the Cottonee. Liepard, you'll go for the Petalil. Probably doesn't matter, but can that one shot? Oh, close. Close, but no cigar. Alright, that should kill, though, for sure. Yep. Now we've got a 2-on-1, and as I said, this will be the final trainer battle of this episode. So, yeah, we, you know, made pretty good progress through here. I guess I'll check out sort of the end of Route 4, kind of towards where the Desert Resort entrance is. Might as well do that too. There's probably 1 or 2 more items we can pick up. Also, I think this is the longest episode of the series so far, so, you know, there's that. I'm pretty sure it's going to be over 20 minutes, but that's fine. As we progress in the game, you know, these routes are just going to get longer and longer. And Pig Knight, did you level up there? I don't think you did. No, you didn't. Alright, so let's get back to the main road then, and I can't wait to get this new computer because I'm actually going to have a working keyboard and I'll be able to run. It's going to be nice, dude. And is this the rest house? This better be the rest house. Yeah, it is this lady. Okay, so just talk to her. She will heal up your Pokemon, which is very nice. You don't have to go back to Castelia City. There's also a vending machine outside if you want to pick up some, like, lemonades, fresh waters, or soda pops. And then if we come through here, here is the Desert Resort. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. Here, next time, we are checking out the Desert Resort and maybe adding another team member. We'll see. For now, though, hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day, and until next time, deuces.